Hello and welcome back to Pendragon Straight Talks. This week's question is one from the contractor world. It's what do contractors need to consider to either become a contractor, or if they're a contractor already, what they're going to consider about being a contractor. One of the biggest things I think is compliance. You've got to be compliant. You've got to have the right insurances. You've got to pay the ATO correctly. You've got to collect and pay the right GST, because you do not want to have a bill at the end of a year or 2 years' time, someone coming after you. Superannuation. You've got to think of putting some money aside for when you retire. It's just one of those things you've got to look at, got to think about it and work out how to do it. Time is a big thing. Time for invoicing. Time for chasing outstanding debts. Time to source new contracts or projects, which really leads you on to a cash flow situation. You've got to make sure you've got a cash flow between those projects or different contracts. And then you really want to work out from that, with your cash flow, what is your cost? What is your value? So have you costed yourself correctly so that you've got when you have those gaps between contracts, you've got the cash flow to cover you? Do you want to be a sole trader with an ABN, or do you want to set up a PTY Limited and run behind that for your first line of protection, which helps with your own compliance? You've got to think, are you looking for freedom to control your money? Is that what you're looking for? Make sure you have not just given yourself a job. You don't want to do that, because we've all got jobs and you may take yourself out of a job to become a contractor. So think of that seriously. So the big issues, or the big ones, are make sure you're compliant, have the cash flow, and give yourself time. Time for your family, time for yourself, and that bit of time over here to go and do those things you need to do. Thanks for listening. I look forward to next time. Have a good week.